Hey, welcome back everyone. Ever since the very end of The Mandalorian Season 2, a lot of fans have been very much satisfied with the way things are going for the future of Star Wars between Jon Favreau, Dave Filoni, George Lucas, and others hopping on board of this massive franchise that is going to be an ever-evolving one. This is Mike Zero. Make sure to subscribe if you are new to the channel for future Star Wars content. Now, one great aspect about the future of the Star Wars universe is that they are indeed taking full advantage over, of course, the key characters like Ahsoka, Kenobi, Luke Skywalker, Anakin Skywalker, Darth Vader, the list goes on. Lando, you name it. Now, what's really exciting about Jon Favreau, Dave, and George is that they're all working together as a team to really deliver as much authentic content as possible to just satisfy the fans and give them something to look forward to. It's one of the main reasons as to why they dropped a big batch of Star Wars projects currently in the works just about a week or so ago. And that's just the first batch. We have another batch of announcements coming our way for sometime in 2021, so get ready for that. Now, everything that Favreau has been doing is that, well, he really has been doing some incredible things for many of the key characters. We already witnessed what he did for the character of Luke in the very ending of Mandalorian Season 2. And now what he's actually doing is actually going to completely redefine the character and absolutely ending the current character from the sequel trilogy movies and how Luke was treated in those films by Kathleen Kennedy and others. Now that, of course, The Mandalorian Season 2 is finished, Disney and Lucasfilm are focused on their new Star Wars projects for the universe and more. It's described that currently Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau are hard at work on developing techniques to reunite the fans even more. One major plan between Filoni and Favreau, as well as Lucas, is that they are busy restarting the character of Luke Skywalker in many ways for the future projects that will dive into Luke's life. Filoni will be handling some of the characters' designs connected to Luke's life, including a revised version of Mara Jade, as well as the development of Luke Skywalker's son in the new universe that will be explored for the new Star Wars projects. It's said that Filoni will handle the designs of the characters while Favreau will handle the storyline of Mara Jade and Luke's life together that are actually set to debut in live-action form for The Mandalorian Season 4, since each season is aimed to have a time jump. Lucas will be providing Favreau and Filoni specific material that was abandoned from the old EU that was never used, that will be used for Luke in the new projects, such as even with a planned young Luke Skywalker TV show for Disney+. Now, this big plan is a big attempt to end the current version of Luke Skywalker in the sequel trilogy, to end the version of Luke that was done by J.J. Abrams, Rian Johnson, and J.J. again. Now, this is a very interesting aspect because this is basically a major retcon for the character. I don't think it necessarily means that what they are about to do is that they're going to erase the sequel trilogy. I don't believe it's that per se. But what it is that they are completely rewriting Luke's past life and ending that version of Luke's past life in the Disney canon. In the Disney canon, prior to when Jon, George, and Dave were really taking control, is that they established that Luke pretty much never had a love interest, never had a wife, never had a child, anything around those lines was all canon. They fully established that in multiple pieces of lore. And now they are completely ending that version of Luke and replacing it with a brand new version of Luke's life. And that, to me, I think just sounds very healthy for the Star Wars franchise. It just makes it seem as though that Favreau, Filoni, and George are really just the saviors of the Star Wars universe. And how ironic is it that, George Lucas sold Lucasfilm to Disney, Disney took over, chose Kathleen Kennedy, George Lucas gave the okay for Kathleen Kennedy. Kathleen Kennedy promised George Lucas and promised to respect the characters. She completely lied to him. We saw that. And now we have a scenario where pretty much we got a reverse now. We have George, Jon, and Dave pretty much coming back at it with Star Wars, bringing things back to the way it should have been at the very beginning of when Disney took over. So this is absolutely incredible. I mean, I think that it's quite surreal to see how we are now witnessing the very beginning of Luke basically being redone in the overall Star Wars universe by Disney. You know, his introduction in Mando Season 2 was absolutely incredible, very well done, and without a doubt, they really are very much ambitious, because you know why? They have passionate creators on board now. They have people like Dave and John really taking full control over the key characters like Anakin, Luke, Ahsoka, Ezra Bridger, and more. So, yeah, guys, I mean, like I've said before, I think that regardless, Star Wars is indeed back on track. I don't think it's going to be pretty much, you know, a half and half situation where maybe we get, you know, a dangling carrot here and there. I don't think it's like that. Obviously, things are heading in the right direction in full force, and Star Wars is truly changing for the better on a consistent basis. That's what they want. So anyways, guys, you know, drop a comment below. Let me know what you think about all of this in the comments, and if you guys did enjoy the content for today, do make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you all so very much for the kind support, and I'll catch you guys next time.